Let's talk to Juliet. Juliet? Juliet.
Juliet Lenevis greets you, Elantark.
I was very, very close with. I'm so glad that I managed to get her name. Juliet. And I going by this, she is definitely know that. She is definitely Aeldari. She is a space elf. So here, yeah, I definitely want to go here. I wish to inform you that the sacred ritual addressed to the spirit of the ship is being performed. The technoliturgy and the rite of the machine blessed ended with a data meditation in order to comprehend the nature of the miracle sent down by the Omnislayer. An acquisition of sacred knowledge has not been recorded. How the spirit of the void ship was able to call upon the power of the machine god and activate the warp drive remain unknown. Yet, during my meditative ritual, the Omnislayer gave me an equally valuable revelation. The sacred spirit that lives in the bowels of the ship's mechanisms differ from any other analogous forms. This spirit holds a unique power that cannot be called anything less than a blessing of the machine god. So what does this mean? Hypothesis. In the extremis of the ship's spirit is capable of making unpredictable calculations and actions. It is impossible to predict how it will behave in any given situation. But I believe the spirit is currently showing obedience, at least for now. I recommend that we continue monitoring the ship and be prepared for new manifestations. Are you freaking telling me that my ship has a mind of its own? I mean, I get it. Machine spirits. I get it. Machine spirits. I understand the concept. But my whole ship can go, do you know what? Nah, not going that way. Right. Remind me what you wanted to find out. When the ship's warp engine was filled with the motive force, despite the massive computational errors, a true technological miracle was achieved. No doubt it was the grace of the Omnislayer, but no such occurrences have been described in the catalogue before. Hoping to gain sacred knowledge of the nature of what happened, I embarked on a blessed research and prayer. The report is received. Thank you, Pascal. Omnislayer knows all, comprehends all. So essentially, yeah, my freaking ship. My ship's gonna, like, one day turn around and say, do you know what? Nah. Lord Captain, according to the telemetry parameters of the system, match those of Telecos Epsilon, home to the agri-world Janus that belongs to the Von Valentius dynasty. We received a Vox message from the planet. The agri-world's governor officially welcomes the rogue trader and reports that she has begun preparation for a formal reception to celebrate the arrival of the planet's sovereign. Your subjects are looking forward to your visit. Not another warm welcome, right? Hey Fedora, I love Frozen Worlds. I never did discover the... I wish this wouldn't go so quick. Is it just plasteel here? Framework of Imperial was forged with plasteel. Builds, machines, armor, and weaponry all require plasteel. Okay. Ooh. Not explored. Plasma berries, nice. Okay, let's go to Janus. But Janus isn't under any sort of problems. Maybe. Well, obviously I'm coming. My Seneschal's coming. I love my navigator. I truly do. But I think you're gonna stay. Oh no, do you know what? I have a whole team here. I kind of love this team. I'm sorry, guys. I love you too, but yeah. Meow. Can I like level up from this screen? I didn't realize we all freaking leveled up. So, Governor Wyatt states. I wonder how pretty this place is gonna be. Like, I see birds. I see a lot of birds. I get the feeling I should have went to Kiava. Could you imagine the scurry and why did I get the feeling someone's gonna make an attempt on my life? Oh, hello. A lavishly dressed noblewoman in an opulent silk gown watches you with an expectant air, but then gracefully bows her head. Gem-encrusted implants protrude from her arms and neck. I welcome you on behalf of the noble house Wyatt, Abraham. My name is Vicenza Janice Wyatt, Abraham of the Coronas. At Coronas? By the grace of the Emperor and the will of the rogue trader Theodora von Viancis, I serve as planetary governor and imperial commander-in-chief of this world. Vicenza Wyatt raises her head slightly. Vicenza Wyatt turns to Abelard. And greetings to you, noble Wasserian. It has been years since you last visited, your last visit to Janice. I am glad to see you again. It is a good sign when a rogue trader seneschal does not visit a subject's planet for a long time. Isn't that correct, Lady Wyatt? It means the governor is taking care of all matters and there is no need for the seneschal to interfere. Vicenza lets out a musical laugh. I hear praise in those words and I thank you for them. She turns once again to you. In truth, your arrival in the place of the esteemed Lady von Valancius is quite unexpected. Theodora van Valancius is dead, and now I am the head of the dynasty. Such tragic news! I will see to it that the planet observes a month of mourning.
For Janus!
Wait. Oh. Wow. Another warm welcome.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Another
Give me
freaking
strength.
warm welcome. It's just another Sunday at this point.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I mean, at this point, it's just another Sunday.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. If I may.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay, this is gonna
Doubt is for the weak.
not do as much damage as I was kind of hoping, but it was enough.
I'll do it.
Who's getting the bullet? You'll get the bullet. You get the bullet? No, you're getting the bullet.
As the Emperor
Have a
commands.
bullet!
Break their morale!
Yeah! These guys are not squinty.
Quick! Quick!
Do you mind?
Look out.
Pain and duty go hand in hand. I'll do what it takes.
Ow.
Scorn the pain.
Okay, so... we'll go this way. I have missed Heinrichs. I have missed him.
For the throne's glory. I won't object to holy terror. Smite your enemies.
Don't touch me!
On it. It's as good as done. I refuse.
You are mine. Do it again. No? 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 Okay, don't do it again. I'm having confusions. I was like, why? Why won't you do it again? I only have...
Let's see to it. I'm done with this one. But of course, Lord Captain.
But of course. I don't really use Jade, but she's also
I know what I'm doing. Usually.
a person to come. She's like an officer, so she gets to command people. Pick aim. Target will ignore cover. Okay. I also think she can shoot, so she actually might be great at shooting. Thank you, Harpo.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
I should run at them. I keep forgetting to charge at them. I don't honestly know why I keep
At your
forgetting.
beck and call.
Like, charging at them would be great. This is gonna...
I will do my duty.
What's she like? Just box
I
him.
have read tomes of military tactics.
Box him.
Me.
I mean, she does a good enough job.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Reduce the dust.
Clearly there's something wrong. Oh, really? They're blowing up my planet. Stop it. Like, there is someone shooting. Someone obviously is shooting. There's someone here shooting on my side. I want to know who it is. Like, why are they shooting on my side?
Show me what you've got.
Okay. We shall show you what we've got. Let's go cover. But yeah, no, we might hit a ricochet. Let's do.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. As the Emperor commands, you, my Emperor! Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
Now, one more for luck.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, we missed. Come on, that was the one for luck, and we missed.
Follow my lead.
I didn't see
Death to
this
the
person.
heretic. Let's make it quick. Out of my way. Let's get to it.
They're all ganging up on Sister Argenta. That's right.
Everyone, step
Hammers is on the way.
aside.
Hammers is on the way. Excuse me, sir.
Nothing stands against me.
And we can do a big old massive swipe. Big old massive swipe.
For the throne's holy terror, smite your enemies.
I'm here, maggot. Emperor, protect me. Let's get to it.
Still can't help myself.
Scared yet?
No! These ruby flashes are choking me.
Oh, you're fine. She's not like, but you know, you're fine. I really need to
I'm ready for whatever comes.
like give everyone their health kits and such, because I have been forgetting. Right, we only have 2, so
Let's see to it.
Inquisition sends their regards.
I won't stand for it.
no. What about sitting? Would you sit
I'll
for it?
make it happen. I'll see to it perfectly.
I was gonna say, thank God you didn't miss.
High momentum.
Come on, then.
Living on
So,
the edge.
why are you not moving? So, until the start of the next turn, the Vanguard gains damage deflection. Okay.
You've got a problem. I've got a prize.
Take aim.
I can do that with the right incentive.
Okay, you can't do it, but can I get her to do it? No, but I can't get him to do it. God damn it, I wanted the Genta to do it. Oh well.
Wanna see a trick?
Action attacks will cost 0 AP. But, like, it uses my entire AP just to do that, so.
I won't object. Nothing stands against me.
I've only got 1 left, so let's.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Just want to murder. No. It's like, could we? They're both being shouted at. Toxic needle. Ooh. Cat.
Don't get too cocky.
I need to get my Lady Navigator over here.
Indeed.
Indeed. I think we can reach.
It will be done. At your beck and call.
Bringing her up.
Be
doesn't seem
careful
like a
not
good
to
idea.
cross my gaze. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
So he can't move, but are you too close?
That's not the Seneschal's job.
You're not though. Never mind your attack. That was rude. It's okay though.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Time to slaughter someone.
It's just. Aren't you here to slaughter me?
Weapon at the ready.
Wait, why did you miss a go? Why did she miss a go?
I'm enraged.
Here we go.
Okay.
For the throne's glory.
Can I do? Will that hit like no it won't? So I need to do multiple attacks then.
Let's
Wait, did
see
she
to
die?
it.
I have momentum. Should I hand
I feel the
might as
power
well.
surging.
Might as well. too close to do some running. Oh, you're not.
Naturally.
Oh, right, okay. We could have. Oh, I don't know. Flop him. Flop him? Flop him.
But of
Flop him.
course, Lord Captain.
Let's get to it. It's nothing. Show me what you got.
I didn't know this person was still there.
Should have stayed back, Shireen.
Ah, she died. Or fell over. She's tying her shoelaces. It's fine. Should really deal with this person.
Let's
How do I
make
deal
some
with this person?
opportunities.
Can I like do this on myself? Can I order myself about?
Who, if not me?
Dude, I'm gonna order you to do it. Attack him. That's it, that's it, that's it. Good on you. I know I could have got her to do it, but you know.
I can do that with the
No,
right
you
incentive.
can't. You can't do that. You're terrible.
Don't get too cocky. Faith without deeds is worthless.
I also have a grenade. I should maybe shot through the grenade.
Am I getting paid for this? Tell me, and it is done.
Okay. So
It will be done. Indeed. One fewer target.
and then I kind of wanted to do a run. But who's next? Argenta's next, though.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
We'll
I'll
get him.
do it.
Don't miss. Good.
Stay vigilant.
Can you get this guy? No, you cannot.
Hold on.
I need a foothold. Let's see to it.
And then
I won't object. Nothing stands
Yeah.
against me.
I'm here, maggot. Let's get to it.
miss me. Miss me.
Scared yet?
Got me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Smelliness. Smelliness.
I'll make it happen.
Okay. I'm like, what is this? I gotta reach.
On it.
Excuse me, could you shoot this guy for me?
Don't get too cocky.
But we are terrible.
I'll see to it
We
personally.
are awful.
You've got a problem? I've got a prize. I can do that with the right
Come on.
incentive.
Turn around. Beat him up.
At your beck and call.
Am I getting paid for this?
Victory is imminent.
I will do my duty. I took care of this one.
Awesomes. Awesomes!
Ah!
I can, like, move a
A
square.
tactically sound approach.
Now there's that person, and is it better to do multiple bullets or just the one bullet? I do wonder.
Doubt is for the weak.
Between me and this other guy, we're
I
doing
won't
it.
go down easy. Get me a target.
Oh, until the end of combat. So I should have this, but apparently I don't.
Let's see to it.
There's a guy here as well. God damn, I didn't see that guy right there.
Time to slaughter someone. Let's get to it. Show me what you've got. Faith shields me.
Right. Come on, murder him.
I'll make it happen.
Could you murder him for me? Please murder him for me.
I
No?
can do
No.
that,
Between
with the
us
right
officers, we
incentive.
can't murder anyone.
Don't get too cocky.
I'll
Can you
see
murder
to
him
it
for me? Come on.
personally.
The
I
three
can
of
do
us
that,
can't murder
with the right
anyone.
incentive. Am I getting paid for this?
I'll make it happen. On it.
How about no? You've got a
How
problem,
about no?
I've got a price.
Let's go here.
Tried and tested tactics
get-
are the best ones.
Schmelly.
At your beck and call. Reduced to dust.
Ugh,
No
Just so
matter the
heroic.
cost.
so we can go all the way up here. Can't really see actually. Hold on. I want to go here.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Okay. This is gonna just take two, so we'll take that.
Indeed. Victory is imminent.
That's... Again. Is that all of them? Is that it? Or do we have one more? That's it. No, we have one more. We have this guy who the three people can't freaking shoot to save our lives. And Sister Argenta's just gonna go... She's just gonna come in running and she's gonna be like, oh, these amateurs.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
She's literally gonna be saying, amateurs.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
There is still one more alive though.
My faith strengthens me.
Not for long.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
I didn't mean to.
I won't object. Be gone.
Any more? Her ladyship, Emperor preserve us, are you alright? Pale greyness is strangling this peasant like a noose. His words are laden with fear of our well-being, and yet he fears for his own even more. You should all be flogged for negligence. Who were they? And how did they gain entry to the governor's estate? The officer cowers under your gaze. They are rabble who dare to raise their hand against the planet's lawful authority. I beg you, your ladyship, allow me to escort you inside. The governor will explain everything to you. I'll find my own way there. Stand aside. Yeah.
I always keep my options open.
Useless, the lot of you. Absolutely useless. While the Vanguard has at least one temporary wound to gain. Temporary wounds. That doesn't happen. Never again hits an enemy with attack of opportunity. The enemy must make a willpower resistance. Gains +5, silence, resistance. Ooh. Unyielding beacon. I think we'll do unyielding beacon. I think we level up quite a lot in this game. Always ready. Archmilitant begins combat with 2 stacks of versatility. When entering combat, Archmilitant gains. I have no idea what half this stuff. Archmilitant gains. Dependable. Exploit weakness. Bird targets. I'll go for that one. Well, no, actually, that one, yeah. Selfless resilience. Dependable? Are you dependable? Always ready. Enduring shield. Crossfire, diversion, personal zone, point of interest, redeployment. Every time a combat tactic area is affected by a stratagem, all eyes in that game. Ah. Okay. That's a pretty boy.
Let us not dawdle.
Are you kidding me? I was like, are you kidding me? You come to attack me? I wasn't expecting to be attacked. I don't know where I'm going. Maybe I should have got him to freaking take me. This place is pretty. Let me check the map. This seems like the way to go. Heads may roll. We shall see. We shall see. Caught their husbands with the servitor skin? They?
I always have a
Hey,
backup.
old man. Are your joints playing up? You're walking funny.
Fear not, Mistress Aeldari. I am feeling perfectly well. I do so appreciate your thoughtful concern.
No, he just needs to go to the bathroom, Jay. I haven't let him out of my sight. That's why he's walking funny. It's fine. Excuse me? Is this not where I'm supposed to go? Alright, we'll go for that door. Upon seeing you, the guard on the door lets out a frightened yelp and doubles over into a low bow. Your ladyship, the most honorable Titania von Shire von Valancius. The governor's waiting for you in her office, where she is protected by walls and guards. Would you prefer to meet with her alone or with your entourage? My entourage will accompany in the meeting with the governor. I would like my seneschal to be there. Plus, every time I meet people, they try to murder me. Vistenza Janus Viat Ab Aberan of Coronis is furiously swiping at the data slate, issuing commands into a gilded box. Upon seeing you, she hurriedly puts away her devices, smooths her skirt, and drops into a deep curtsy. Your ladyship, accept my abject apologies for the reprehensible stunt that spoiled the reception. Even in my worst nightmares, I could never have imagined. I don't care about your apologies. I could have been killed. The governor, trembling all over, bows her head even lower. I assure you, your ladyship, I would never. I beg you, give me the chance to prove my loyalty and explain myself. Vistenza's companion standing beside her also bends into a slavish bow while reaching out to offer a reassuring touch to Vistenza's hands, who immediately draws it away. Oh. One of your wardens helped us in battle. A superb shot. Who was it? You must be referring to Eurlight. Eurlight? Our chief ally in the struggle against the rebels. I have turned a blind eye to her horrific mutations given the undoubted advantages she brings. You see, Eurlight comes from the local degenerate stock of this world and knows Janice like the back of her hand. So she has provided several leads as to where we can find bases and secret storehouses. Although I admit that at times I am tempted to send her away from the estate. Her unnaturalness means that speaking with her always leaves me feeling uneasy. Such a gaunt, unfeminine figure and so tall. Henrik's expression shifts. Did I hear correctly, Governor Byett? You have a mysterious mutant on your estate at this very moment. One of prodigious what? Height, slight build, and with the supernatural talent for shooting. Did your arrival this help never give you pause for thought? Allow me to make myself clear. To refuse Yolette's help in our circumstances. That's threw me out. Let me start it again. Allow me to make myself clear. To refuse Yolette's help in our circumstances would have been incredibly rash. Yes, mutants are creatures apparent to the Emperor, and they should be exterminated, but sometimes humanity makes exceptions for those who can serve the Imperium. I'm not concerned that your aide is a mutant. I am far more concerned that she may be nothing but of the sort. Heinrich turns to you. Titania von Shire, I would like to meet this helper of the governance Viat without delay, out of professional interest. Oh, I have a sneaky suspicion as well. If you wish to speak to Viat, you will find her outside in the orangery? Most likely by the gazebo. She prefers to keep her distance from others. What is happening on the planet? Well, several months ago, uprisings broke out in Janice. I was not even notified at first. Griping worms are for wardens to worry about. Alas, I only learned of what was happening after the miscreants began targeting noble families. Vistenza shakes her head, and then it became apparent that what the Administratum's accounts had referred to as unrest were in fact organized attacks on the infrastructure and society leaders. They have already brought 13 agri-complexes to a halt and have now moved on to assassinations attempts. My wardens are doggedly tracking down the rebels, but their leaders are slipping out from our grasp yet again. Can Janice fulfill its foodstuff supplies under current conditions? I risk angering you, your ladyship, but this is nothing compared to shamelessly deceiving you. Let us consider the situation dispassionately. Even the most talented logistic experts of the Administratum are unable to guarantee stable types when shuttles are wary of landing at the spaceport, and the terrified peasants are indulging a dangerous minority within their ranks. Until the usual order of things is restored, Janice, any trade is nigh impossible. Considering what has occurred, your visit is a true blessing. You see, Janice does not have its own fleet. We could organize a planet-wide search if we had ships at our disposal. Ships like yours. Your ladyship, please? Perhaps you would find a way to support your subjects in their hour of need. I'm sure even approximate coordinates would be sufficient to have the ground forces and ship's crew work together to hunt down the enemy. As we came in, Abelard says, there's no need to visit because there is no, obviously. So she is doing a good job. She just, basically the same thing that happened on the ship. Abelard was like, you know what, I'm going to deal with this. You don't need to know about it. And things could have got out of hand, which it near did. And I think the same thing has happened to her. Yeah, she doesn't think like me. So, I promise you, Governor, I will hunt down the seeds of rebellion and heresy on your planet and burn them to ash. It's my planet, not her planet. Concern appears in Vistenz's eyes. The resolve and valor of your von Valanci's dynasty know no bounds. I am immeasurably thankful for your help. If any of those who attacked the estate had survived, then perhaps they could have been a valuable source of information, but you made an example of them for the rest of the foolish rabble. Vistenza glances at the Vox. Incidentally, I did overhear the wardens talking about some kind of stranger in the area. Beside that, we still do not know who let the reprobates into the estate. The person who did it might also know something. I, as well as my retinue, are at your service. My secretary is checking the staff as we speak and removing all traces of the attack from the estate. An esteemed Magos, who is responsible for the agronomical efforts on the planet, is also here. He happened to be visiting this week to deliver his personal report. And of course, there is my aide in the war against the rebels, Yirit. No doubt she will be delighted to share her knowledge of Danis with your ladyship. And who is this person standing next to you? One of my ladies in waiting, Amelia. Amelia performs secretarial duties and helps me to remain in constant contact with those families who are most responsible for the productivity and the prosperity of Janus. I trust my advisor's implicity, and over time Amelia has become not merely a faithful companion, but almost my shadow. Losing her would be like losing my right hand. Vicenza laughs and gives Amelia an encouraging nod. Amelia drops into a low curtsy. To bathe in the light of your greatness is a true honor, rogue trader. Okay. Clearly at the moment Footfall can't, but we'll ask again. Footfall stations on the verge of starvation. Can Janus supply the people here with provisions? Yes and no, your ladyship. But the question is, can such an expansive and fertile world as this one feed a few thousand void rats? Of course it can. If we lose more provisions to the gnawing pests every cycle than those on Footfall could eat in their entire lives. But can we ship said provisions to Footfall? Not a chance. Any cargo shuttle that leaves the source will be a target for attack. The rebels will not hesitate to bring it down, sending flaming debris over the capital. Our silos could become targets for sabotage. Food could be poisoned or mined. The logistics of transporting supplies to Footfall will only be possible once the uprising has been completely crushed. It really is embarrassing to admit that even Vladam may take him, that man, is better at doing his job as the leader of Footfall than Lady Vad's keeping her world in check. Okay. I must take my leave. Okay. Feel like we just got kicked out. Right, so basically we're gonna go and speak to Yvette. And I have my suspicions. I think she's going to be an Aeldari. And this will be my first true Xenos. Not a mutant, but my true first Xenos. And I don't know how I'm gonna...
Sister Argenta, you are always shrouded in a greenish-gray mist when I see you. Is it me that troubles you? Or is it whatever I can see behind it?
My soul is open to the light and his faithful servants. The rest is merely fleeting frailties that hold no significance.
Okay, let's talk to Juliet.
Juliet Lenevus greets you, Elantark.
I was very, very close. I'm so glad that I managed to get her name, Juliet. And I'm going by this. She is definitely... Know that. She is definitely Aeldari. She is a space elf.
Regrettable news. This creature is not a mutant as the locals assumed, but a representative of the Aeldari, one of the myriad enemies of humanity. You should not trust this creature. Do not communicate with it any longer than necessary.
There is no need to mutilate my language, monkey. I speak yours well enough to converse with Elantark without a translator. And since you have discerned my path, I will be direct in my speech.
Did you just... She called him a monkey? That's rude.
My soul is nothing kin to yours. Your kind call us Xenos, as if we are all as one. I came here to protect the Lilithon by assisting the governor against her enemies. Will you hear me, or be blinded to sense by your precepts?
I will speak with you, Gillette, but keep your hands where I can see them.
Reckless.
Oh, shush. Shush or go back to the ship.
Must I remind you, Master Van Calox, that the warrant endows rogue traders with the sacred right to have dealings with Xenos when necessary? That exceptional memory of yours seems to have let you down.
Oh, Burton! I'm loving Abelard more and more. I should stop being a little bit nicer to him, I think.
I have banished the shadow of doubt from your thoughts regarding my nature. Now you will answer my question. Why have you sought me out?
She's the governor's mysterious helper.
I am Elantark. My hand parried the death promised to the ruler of these people, and I aided you in battle against the Lost Ones.
Why are you helping the governor?
This world is in distress. I wish to protect it from unnecessary suffering.
And what do you know about the rank and file rebels?
Only that they threaten the established order. There is much risk to this world should the ruler die.
Urliette's face is unreadable, but you detect a strange tension in her voice as though she's choosing her words carefully. Do you know who is behind the uprising on the planet?
There is a malevolence here that drives your kin down the path of violence.
Your answers are not particularly helpful.
But you are not asking for help, Elantark. You are merely asking questions, the answers to which are either unimportant or wreathed in shadow. Explore this place. Speak to those who know. A simple task for you, and an insurmountable challenge for me.
That's fair.
Since my very appearance provokes fear and suspicion. When you learn anything, tell me. Perhaps then my answers will be helpful to your search.
Like, I want all companions, so she's going to become a companion. I'm going to pick all companions regardless of their Xenos, because I just want to have all the companions. I'm a companion collector. But why do you call me Elantark?
Because that is what you are. Elantark means stranger from the darkness amidst the stars. You descended on flame-winged machines in a dark time when the air of the planet is soaked in blood and pain. Will you be the one to bring peace to the Lilithon?
How did you come to be on Janus?
The world you call Janus was
Janus?
once created by the will of my kin. I have far more right to be on the Lilithon than any of you.
Ooh. I hear a sense of you. Yeah, but if you want, you can join me. Oh, he is so not going to be happy about this. None of our locals will dare look at the Kents at you in the rogue trade's presence.
So be it. I will go with you.
With all due respect, are you sure this is the right decision? We know nothing about this Xenos, or why she has wormed her way into the governor's confidence. As far as I can tell, she isn't especially keen to help us, and yet, for some obviously dark reason, she has decided to take part in our investigation.
I mean, obviously some dark reason.
My judgments and choices are for me alone, Monkey. If uniting with your mistress will bring peace to the Lilithon, then it is the true path. Do not get in my way if you value your next breath.
Ooh.
You have not yet spent enough time among humans if you think threats will dispose me more favorably toward you. The decision is yours, rogue trader. But let me be clear. I will terminate your pet Xenos at the first sign of her non-compliance.
That's fair. I have nothing against that.
I am ready, Elantark. Let us go forth.
Oh no, she gets to stay with us anyway. Okay. I mean, if he wants to the bopper, that's fine. I don't mind. I don't know what she is though. Wait, she's an operative. So these are operatives, yes? I would say she would be like a bounty hunter. Whenever prey is killed, all enemies in the 10 cell radius around the prey have their agility reduced. All enemies? All enemies, yeah. Bounty hunter scores a critical hit when they gain. Whenever an ally kills the prey, the bounty hunter gains half the bonus granted by. Oh. The bounty hunter is attacked by melee range for the first time since the end of their turn. They automatically dodge the attack. I like that one. We have Xenos. Okay. So we're just gonna go and chat with people then. Squad occasion. Can't really chat to the. Ooh, let's talk to this person. Draped in a red cloak, the Magus's body barely looks human. Wires, tubes, and metal manipulators turn him into a whimsical machine. While implants hide his face behind a sinister mask, the tech priest intermittently dictates something into the technolingua to the server scope floating next to him. But at your approach, he falls silent and offers a reserved bow. Greetings, your ladyship. Lex Mechanic Vizlex. How may I serve you? What do you do here on Janus? The tech priest's mechanical voice comes from the speaker in his neck. By the order of Adeptus and Mechanicus, I have been entrusted with the management of the Adeptus Administratum in order to catalog agronomic data, analyze information about the planet during the process of subjugating it to the will of the Imperium. Tell me about Janus. Initial aims report the planet's soil possesses a unique composition suitable for the re-engineering of the planet and mass production of foodstuffs. Significant cultivation of the Eastern Hemisphere with the aim of improving production processes and logistic operations. Trace of xeno activity but do not pose an immediate threat to ongoing operations. Undesirable pathologies of flora and fauna have been noted, which may pose a threat to in the short term. What pathologies in flora and fauna? Genetic and chemical pathologies of leadership. Harmless species mutate and become aggressive, while plants change their chemical composition and become poisons. This is happening more and more often, and if no action is taken, the ecosystem of the world will be irreparably disrupted. Interesting. It is often what would seem to be insignificant anomalies like these that lead to greater troubles. It is the Lithian's wrath that is becoming manifest in nature itself, in the workings of this world. May the gods preserve us. How did we not notice this sooner? Iridiak glances at him before immediately looks away. How is the government dealing with the undesirable pathologies? I have analyzed the genome of the affected species, and I am currently developing suppressor genes to make the plant's organisms resistant to pathology, but so far I have not been able to solve the problem. Further exploration of the planet would perhaps speed up these processes, but the administrative apparatus has imposed a ban on expeditions that are not directly aimed at improving production. Trace of xeno activity. According to the data obtained during the initial survey, ruined structures of non-human origin were noted in different sectors of the planet, but I did not have the administrative capacity to study them in more details. For now, I must defer to the quest of knowledge. Talk about something else. I am listening. How many servants of the Adeptus Mechanicus are there on the planet? According to the data stored on my cognigator, all infrastructure nodes for food harvesting and processing have their own contingent of technomats. Total number amounts to 253. Correction, based on the latest data, there is 211 units. How things with you and your fellows? Current situation on the planet is assessed as stable. The progress of the prospect is assessed as encouraging. We will speak later, as you wish. I don't know if we could speak to everyone. Yeah.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Essentially, we want to be speaking to loads of people. Leadership. Subtour. No, if anyone will be at the back. Maybe it's... No, I was going to say, I'm just kind of now... Old servant, ooh. Hearing of footsteps, the elderly servant grabs an injector and stabs into his arm. The area around the needle immediately starts turning black. You're too late! Viet's dogs, I am the master of my own fate. When he gets a better look at you, the man drops the injector in astonishment and seems poised to prostrate himself on the floor before you. Ladyship, the God Emperor must have brought you here. I beg you, help the rebels and save Janice. Wait, what? What? He doubles up, hugging himself and is racked by coughing that leaves his lips wet with blood. Forgive me, your ladyship. If only I had known it was you. My eyes deceived me. We have little time now, but I swear I'll tell you everything. From damn you, old man. Where did you get this stuff? Poison capsules of this sort of popular choice among desperate ashmags who are done with being tortured by mad fanatics or worse. Here in Janus, though, there's no antidote. So whatever it is you want to say and be quick about it. In the name of the golden throne, your ladyship, show mercy on the humble workers, the salt of Janus. Save them. This Tenza Viet, the untouchable governor and leader of nobility, is creating something monstrous behind closed doors. She uses the Imperium's interest as a smokescreen and purports to be a scholar, but her actions are poisoning our planet. Did you know that the settlement that failed to pay their due tithes on time have been allowed to pay with people instead? They even deliver them to orders, sometimes old folks, sometimes children. He lowers his voice to a whisper and leans towards you. I've seen those people. I've seen them being delivered to the estate, and then they're never seen or heard from again. They go into secret rooms, and they don't come out to your ladyship ever. The old servant let out a moan. The dark stain on his arm seems to creep through his veins until the arm and neck are a lattice work of black. The servant's breath quickens and becomes irregular. What secret rooms? Hidden chambers deep within the palace. I've never been inside, thankfully. The servants who are allowed in, the ones the governor trusts, they change. She changes them, pretties them up, defiles them. I see no shadows of deceit behind your words, and even so, I would have noticed. I know I would have noticed the signs of which Urilet's face tenses like a taut string, and doubt creeps into her expression. Except whenever this Tenza hosts one of her dances in the palace, she sends me away to search for rebels, to the forest far from human settlements. You accuse the rogue traders appointed governor of heresy. If your words are false, they themselves are tantamount to heresy. But if what you say is true, if it's true, your sacrifice will be to your credit, my good man. Argenta utters these last words with impassioned conviction. I swear I'm not lying. Pray for me, holy sister, for me and for Janus. The servant shakes and coughs violently. I'm not sure I'll last long enough to answer all your questions. What else is going on in the settlements? I'll tell exactly what I was told by the people who contacted me. These thieves, some settlements have already switched to paying with people. They say that amenable settlements get special treatments from the governor's dogs. They arrange for medicine to be supplied to the settlement, then security, and then they completely isolate them. All contact between those inside the settlement and outside the world is cut off. One lad managed to get out. He's the one who told me all this. That the people are rotting alive in there, strange, gross yellow eyes, stinking like dead bodies. The worst-looking ones are rounded up and taken away. The fellow who escaped, he seemed fine, but within a couple of days of the rebels picking him up, he started seeing monsters instead of people. They had to lock him up away from the other folk. The poor sod, and then his wrists. The old man starts to convulse, indicating that he is close to death. He raises his already unseeing eyes. Your ladyship, if you'll permit a dying man to make one last... Don't tell anyone that I was the one who unlocked the doors. If you do, they'll go after my family and my home. I will keep your secret. Please save us, save Janus. The servant rasps violently and collapses on his side, racked with convulsions. Wow, that... I'm inclined to believe him, do you know that? Like, I am inclined to believe him.